I'd say number one is that diversity is becoming more recognized. If I'm living and working in this community or in this environment, maybe I should, sort of care about what's going on. Not that I got to stop what I'm doing, but, maybe I should care about what's going on with the folks around me because they're bright, they're smart, they're doing all this stuff and they're helping me grow. And if we can help them in their communities, it's probably going to be better for us. That's number one, I'd say. Number two, I think that folks are starting to see where diversity can actually help their business. There's a business case for it, just like any other part of your organization. Especially if you're a global company and you're going to sell products in different areas, it would help you to have folks that are smart from those areas come in and help you figure out what's going on. And I'd say lastly is the virtual, this COVID, as terrible as it is, has brought some benefits. To me, it's sort of leveled the playing field. How do you start to do things, right, with folks that aren't in your inner circle? What happens, this virtual world sort of now opens up another dimension where people that have a skill set in that virtual world, right, can now start to bring some other things. So I'd say, those are the top three that come to mind right away that, sort of the way the world has sort of changed around diversity. Well, it comes down to a fundamental answer. Do you believe in diversity or not? So, why do you believe in diversity? Okay, because, we're trying to sell products in different parts of the world, or I believe in women's rights, or I believe that a diverse board of directors is going to help us. So, sitting around and having all white guys in a room, okay, that doesn't mean it's bad, but you know what? If you're sitting around and you're all talking together, you're probably going to not get any new ideas. Everybody's sitting in here agreeing. So, if you keep talking to the same people, right, you're going to get the same answers. I'm seeing that the companies that believe in diversity tend to operate better in a global environment. Number one, they can say this is important to us. And once you find out it's important, then you find out the people that are good at that. So once you identify that, you start to identify the folks in the universe, right, that are good recruiters, that are good HR people. You start to see their numbers. You start to see, okay, who is good at that? And what do we need to do to get that person here to be our captain or be our field general or be our... So once you start to identify, but the thing is, it comes from identifying that this is important. And I believe that talent is important. And talent, what color is talent? Technology can allow us to sort of track and measure things real time. And I believe it to me, it all comes down to measurement. If it's not being measured, it's not getting done. If the goal is to get better, I can only get better if I measure what I did yesterday.